Hey, I am outside on my patio right now watching my kids play because it is a beautiful day here in Northern Virginia, so we're not gonna waste this day. So if I keep looking out here, I'm watching my little kiddos. But I also wanted to talk about YouTube content. So in yesterday's video, I told you about how I am perpetually thinking of new ideas for YouTube channels that I could do like on the side because I'm like, oh, that's a great idea, that's a great idea. See my video down below on my whole list of video ideas that I just gave away in case you are interested in starting a YouTube channel on your own. So yesterday I talked about how to do some recon and research for a YouTube channel idea. And these are based out of the YouTube formula written by Daryl Eves. If you want to check it out, these are not my ideas. However, I am a YouTube nerd, and so I love to read about YouTube and learn about YouTube, and so I'll pass on what I learn to you. Today, I want to talk about YouTube content. So you are making content for a person, not for the algorithm. So you need to think of who exactly your audience is. Have like that one person in mind. How old are they? What's their background? What are they interested in? What are their likes and dislikes? What do they find funny and not funny? Because if you don't have somebody in mind, your content is going to kind of be random. The kind of content that typically always does well is the kind of content that has a story. And every story arc has a few of the same things. It has a hook, it has a setup, a climax, and an ending with hopefully what Daryl calls in this book a goosh, like just an extra bonus at the end of your story. And sometimes that extra bonus at the end of your story can be things like bloopers or a surprise ending that just happens spontaneously. So instead of being overwhelmed with thinking of like, how am I gonna make a story out of this? The way I think of it is more of a hypothesis. I have a feeling that my grandma's chocolate chip cookie recipe is better than anybody else's chocolate chip cookies that they've ever had in their whole life. And so I can make a video based on, you know, that hypothesis. And at the end, I can have people testing my grandma's chocolate chip cookie recipe, and maybe the goosh at the end of it is like somebody saying that they just hate it or something like that, like an unexpected ending. That's what I mean by not just creating a video like this is how you make chocolate chip cookies, but this particular video about chocolate chip cookies is unique and interesting. And everybody has their own unique stories. Everybody can make chocolate chip cookies, but only you have that story about your grandma's chocolate chip cookie recipe. If you're interested to see somebody who does this really well, I recommend watching a YouTube channel called Lost in the Pond. His name is Lawrence, and he starts every video with saying that he's on a quest to find all of the memos that Britain and America got lost in the pond. And so he's constantly comparing things about Britain and America. And he starts every video, first of all, with that. That's his quest. All of his videos are telling somewhat of a story about how he is a Brit living in the US and all of the challenges that he finds and surprises. I will see you tomorrow where we'll be talking all about YouTube titles and thumbnails. See you tomorrow.